Hello, friends. Today we've managed to dig up this individual. Could you state your name, please?
My name is Ronnie.
And Ronnie, will you state your consent to being filmed?
I'm here to complain about the radio stations.
I'll take that as you consent to be filmed.
Southern California radio station.
All right. And what about the Southern California radio stations? How do you feel about them?
How do I feel about
What's
them?
your opinion on them?
My opinion is that they murder bands. They
Murder bands.
They murder bands. You know, I feel sorry for the bands that get caught on these stations.
Why would you feel sorry for them? If anything, wouldn't getting
There's
played on
nothing-
the radio be a hallmark of success?
Sure. As long as you don't wear out one song for about 10 years, you know, and you give nobody else a chance. You know, I've seen better people on the street that get no chance. I mean, people that don't even want to be on the radio that should. People that want to be that should. People that are on the radio should. A lot of them should. You know,
A lot of people on the radio shouldn't be on the radio.
No.
No?
Well, some maybe not. You know.
Okay.
That's not really my argument.
What is it exactly that people who get
It's
their
just
song
really-
played on the radio have it played out to the point where it loses any actual meaning for the artist?
Well, yeah, but it's mostly about like what's being played on the radio. We should have more variety, you know. I would like to make a sticker.
Why would we need more variety? If you're looking for a specific genre of music, wouldn't being able to go to a go-to radio station and go and dig up whatever it is you're looking for be handy for the general music
Every
consumer?
day you turn on Power 106 or K-Rock, it's the same day as yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. It would be just, you know, mix up the times a little bit. It's the same damn thing. They're gonna play the same damn songs, and they're gonna play the same damn shit they've been playing for years and years and years and years, and just kill it.
Maybe the majority of people like routine. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with wanting to turn on the radio and
Routine.
hearing a specific song.
Do you think people like routine?
I mean, considering how most people live their lives by routine.
Routine. I think it's a form of control. Whatever's being played on the radio is gonna affect you, right? It might
Sure.
affect your mood, right? So that's a form of control that you're maybe subconsciously not really aware of. So what I'm saying is, why don't we give some good musicians a chance? You know, I mean, people are dying to get their stuff played. It's like, do you have to suck to get on Power 106 on K-Rock? I mean, I think those stickers should be blasted all over Hollywood, right around Capitol Records, or anything that supports this stuff. It's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. They don't let anybody get on there. I think the solution is to get up on in there. Anybody that's headed that way, you know, like is a musician like myself. If I ever got the power, I would make my own radio station. Definitely my own label.
Black helicopters. UN helicopters.
Just make a new radio station. Have the control of who gets to be on the radio, and not.
But isn't that what you're initially arguing against? Is the fact that there's too much control as to who gets to be on the radio?
There's only a small few that get played.
Well, even in this day of technology, I mean, anyone can go and publish their music online and advertise it for themselves and get it exposed if they had the inclination.
Right, but my part is centering right into the radio station.
Well,
Not online. I don't have a problem with YouTube. Anything that's on the internet, anything that's on the computer is cool. Whatever they're doing is great. I have no problem with that. I'm talking about the radio stations, which is another reason why people probably go on the radio. But you know, let's talk about the radio. I mean, it sucks.
why does it suck?
It sucks because they don't let millions of musicians get to be played on the radio, and that's what we're doing a lot. I do with construction. You know, you turn on the radio. Oh, I forgot to bring my YouTube connection or my computer. You put on the radio and it's the same damn 5 songs they play every single day. Of course, more than 5, but this stuff has been rehashed throughout the years, man. Since I was 11 years old, and I'm 34 now. And it's some of the new stuff, which is cool. Now, I like all these bands. A lot of these bands, I don't really have a problem. It's just that
They're the only things getting played.
they're the only things get played, and it's sad, man. It's sick. It's stupid. You know? It's just
How
tough,
so?
man. Just a bunch of
Just
movies.
because they're the only people getting played on the radio, you immediately have come to the conclusion
Well,
then
what am I
that
supposed to say?
uh,
That I mean, I'm jealous or something? No, it's ridiculous.
I mean, these people have clearly worked hard to go and get to where they are, to go and have their art published through a major name venue.
That's not the problem. It's the radio station.
That they're not giving anyone else another shot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for one, you have to go and find your talent. You know, you've got to go and invest the time and the energy to go and find the people who you feel would be a good fit for whatever radio station you're trying to broadcast. You know, if you're looking for a specific rap artist, you got to go to underground rap venues, rap concerts.
Is that your point?
I haven't gotten there yet. My point is that maybe not all artists are in a position where they could be discovered. You know, there's a big difference between busking out on the streets, and playing your guitar for the masses and going to, say,
What would make them not ready?
What would make them not ready?
Yeah.
To go on the radio?
Right.
Well, for one, not having a long enough set list, not having a major hit name song, not being readily identifiable. You gotta remember, these people have created these structures to make money, And I mean, sure, we could argue that money is the root of all evil and is stifling people's creativity, but it's a business in the end game.
That's the problem with a lot of underground musicians. Most of the ones I meet have plenty of material, and if they were in that position, they would start writing. They wouldn't even sleep. You
also got to remember, too, that we're trying to appeal to the lowest common denominator, I mean, sure, you could write a song from a technical standpoint, go and embrace the extreme ends of musical theory and try to create that, but in the end, what's going to sell is what people want to hear. And maybe not everybody wants to hear new artists. Maybe they want to hear the same old day in and day out.
Well, I definitely don't. I know I'm not the only one complaining. So if there's anyone out there, hit me up.
All right, guys. Remember to fight about this at great length in the comment section of this video. This has been Ronnie talking to us, and Ronnie Stevenson.